What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So many of you have been asking me to do a get ready with me video for all these desi weddings that I was attending last year, and it's just been super crazy. If you follow me on social media, you know how many weddings I attended last year. I have tons of weddings to attend this year, my cousins or my friends. I just feel like there's this whole generation that is just getting married or having babies, and I'm just doing me. So you guys asked for it and I'm delivering it, and I'm excited to show you guys how I get ready for all these weddings that I've been attending. But bear with me, it is my first tutorial. I'm bound to make some mistakes, and yeah, let's get this started. Clearly, I forgot what the hell my first step even was, and then I remembered it is to hydrate my skin. I use the Ole Henriksen Oil Control Hydrator. It has been my go-to. I have extremely oily skin, so I always apply it before putting on makeup. Next, I do my brows. I use the Benefit Ka-Brow Cream Gel. I'm number 4, and I have a question. Do you do your brows before your foundation or after? I used to do them after, but then I found out it's a whole cleaner look if I do it before, and I am so sorry. You guys are going to see tons of footage of me dancing because I clearly cannot stop. Now I'm applying my Huda Beauty Concealer, Graham Cracker, and I'm applying it on my eyelids. I love this concealer. I just love the way that it sets on my face, and I love the amount of coverage it has. So I apply it all over my eyelid. And now I'm using my Morphe palette, 35B. I love the colors in this palette. I never used to wear such bright colors until I saw this palette on YouTube, and I was like, I need to get it and I need to try it out. So this is actually the first time I'm trying out such a highly pigmented color. I realized that it's the same color as the background, but I apply it right below my crease, and it's super messy. It doesn't have to be clean when applying it. I make sure I get it all over my eyelid. Then I use another brush and I begin to just blend up the top area of it so it's not super messy. Yep, like I said, videos of me dancing. Next, I use my Huda Beauty palette. I forgot to show you what color I put on first, and I used Eden into my crease just to blend the two tones together. It's such a beautiful transition color. I really, really enjoy this color. Next, I use the color Saffron, and I'm just darkening up my crease and using motions going back and forth, and sometimes, what do they call it? Those circular motions. So it's wind viper? I'm lost on English. I could probably do this in Hindi so well, or Punjabi. So yes, I do that to both of my eyes. Next, I use the color Ode, not sure how you pronounce it, but I apply that onto my outer V. And as you can see, I'm kind of putting the brush a little further out so that it creates that nice triangle shape. And continuously keep blending until I like it. Clearly I like it, and now I'm happy. And now I'm using my Neutrogena wet wipes just to clean off any excess. This Too Faced Cooling Matte Primer has been really good for my skin. Like I said, I have oily skin, and it has really helped the foundation and all that makeup stay on my face and not come off. I started using this foundation recently, maybe a couple of months ago. My friend from Expression Studio, Amber, she actually used this color on me, and it's Honey Bronze 4W1 Estee Lauder, and I'm super obsessed with this foundation. I love the coverage. I love the way that it just sets on my face. And for the first time, I feel like I found a foundation that matches my skin tone. Plus, it is the double wear foundation, so it stays on for a very long time. If I've had a long day, by the time I come home, that makeup does not move. So I use my beauty blender, and I'm just basically beating my face. Now I'm back to using the Huda Beauty Concealer, Graham Cracker, and I apply that on my chin. I beat my face again. I use the MAC Fix Plus to continuously spray the sponge so that it doesn't get too dry. And now I'm applying it on my nose and then onto my forehead into this weird tree shape. This is stuff that I've seen on YouTube, so I kind of just started imitating it and beating my face over and over and over again. It just doesn't stop. It's very tiring. Then I apply it right underneath my eyes, going all the way far into my cheekbones, because I'm going to start contouring. I really, really am obsessed with this concealer. It's amazing. Again, I take my beauty blender and I beat my face until it blends into my skin. I always make sure I get the crease of the tip of my nose. Well, not tip of my nose, the side of my nose, because sometimes the makeup does not get to that point, so you have to kind of like make sure that it's there. As usual, I forgot what my next step is, and then of course I remember. To contour my face, I'm using the Smashbox Soft Contour in 3.2, and I basically apply it onto my forehead like kind of like a cap. And then I take another beauty blender, I spray it with my MAC Fix Plus, and I beat my forehead. The amount of times when I watch these videos and I see how many times I'm actually pounding my face, it's just so funny. And then I apply it right above the lining of my cheekbone on both sides, especially. Clearly there's hair getting in the way. I love doing this part because I realize how much it shapes up my cheekbones, and it just, I don't know, it's one of my favorite parts to do on my face. Let me know what your favorite part is. And as usual, now beating my cheekbones. I swear, I'm probably gonna have to ice my face after this. I'm joking. Honestly, I'm not beating it that hard. It's just that it's sped up, so it looks like I am doing horrific things to my face. So I'm following the line that I originally placed, and I'm bringing it a little bit higher so it lifts my cheekbones a little bit higher. And then of course I do it to the other side. Eventually, yeah, I got tired. Okay, and now I'm using my Lauramercier translucent powder. I love this powder. I bake my face every day because, like I said, I get really oily skin, so it's just a thing in my head that I need to just be overprotective with my face, and this is what I do. So I apply it everywhere I put on the Huda Beauty concealer. So my T-zone area, my chin. Now just with the brush, I just blend it all out. I love when I get to this process because at this part I know, yep, gotta sneeze. But I know that I'm almost done doing my makeup, so that makes me happy. And now I'm applying my bronzer. It's by Tarte and it's called Hotel Heiress. And I just started using this bronzer recently, and absolutely I love it. I just love the way that it looks on my skin. And at this moment, I'm not gonna lie, I just realized that I forgot to do my nose. I forgot to contour my nose, and then I'm like, oh well, I'll do it after. So I applied that bronzer everywhere that I applied the Smashbox stick. I get into my cheekbones. And then I go back in with my translucent powder and put it right underneath where I just contoured, just to give it a more cleaner and defined look. So like I said before, I forgot to do my nose. I forgot to contour it, so I started it again. But the thing is, because I already had placed on the setting powder and all of that, what I did was I used my MAC Fix Plus, sprayed it onto my sponge many times to get it all wet so that it was easier for me to kind of dab on my face once I started. Otherwise, it would have been a very tough time to be able to blend it. It would have just left a line and it wouldn't have looked nice at all. So once again, I beat my nose. And now I'm going in with my blush. I'm using LA Lights by Smashbox. It's actually almost the same color as my background. I start off with the top of my cheekbone and bring it in into where the plumps of my cheeks are. And of course, dancing again. And now I'm using my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter. I am absolutely in love with this highlighter. I never used to use highlights before until I realized the magic of what they actually do to you, and yes. Sorry about that, I had to do that. So I applied that highlight onto the bridge of my nose and then to the tip of my nose and now right above my cheekbones. Now I'm using the Soar lip liner by MAC. It is my go-to, it is my favorite. I almost use it on the daily. So I recently just started using Buxom Cosmetics and I absolutely love it. This is evocative petal and this color is just so lovely. Like you can wear it during the day, you can wear it at night. It's perfect. Now I'm applying my eyeliner and I use Cleopatra by Vasanti Cosmetics, and this liquid liner is one of the most jet black liners I've ever come across. And I've used a lot of liners because I really like that whole Sharpie look, and I really needed something that gave me a very similar tone to that, and this was the closest. I hate applying eyeliner. It takes me a long time because I guess obviously I'm not as professional, but at the same time, I'm just a perfectionist when it comes to winging my eyeliner out, and I like to wing it out like I'm about to fly and it needs to be seen all the way to the other side of the world. So that's why it takes me a while, and I decided to do this off camera. But if you do want to see me do my eyeliner on camera, I will do a tutorial on it. Good luck on watching it because it will probably be a very long tutorial. You'll notice that I haven't applied any mascara. It's because I got my eyelash extensions done recently. So obviously I don't want to put anything on them right now. But I did forget to put mascara on the bottom of my lashes. But, you know, shit happens. And this is the last step. I put on lip gloss by Buxom Cosmetics. And the one that I put on is called Dolly. I really like their lip glosses. I like how plumpy they feel. I like the minty kind of, it feels like a chest balm. It's just very hydrating, and it has been my go-to now. I love it so much. I put it on every single day. Now I'm done all that makeup, so I'm very, very happy. My hair I curled beforehand. And now time for jewelry. These earrings, I actually sent a picture to my cousin of Deepika Padukone's wedding, and she was wearing this like beige creamy outfit and these massive earrings, and I'm a highly extra person, so I told my cousin, find me earrings similar to this, and she did, and I love it. And this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my very honest makeup tutorial because I have never had to explain what I do or what I use on my face, and this is the first time, so bear with me. Sorry if I made any mistakes, and yeah, just want to tell you guys that you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.